Yeah, what up? It's your boy Pesos, the traffic king, the big dog and the big dog. And what I was thinking about today, man, I was thinking about why ain't you being great? And that ain't a question I'm asking nobody else. It's a question I'm asking myself, but I'm sure it apply to other people too. It's just like, I'm good at driving this truck, but driving this truck ain't my gift. This is just something I can do. My gift is the gift of gab. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, like why ain't I being great? And I figured it out. I said, yo, the reason I ain't being great is because I ain't doing what I'm great at. Like, I'm doing something I'm good at, which that's cool because something you're good at can, it can pay the bills, it can take care of things, but you ain't gonna really be happy and you ain't gonna really be successful until you doing what you great at. And like I said, the gift of gab is a gift given to me by God that I haven't really been taking advantage of. I take advantage of it on day-to-day basis in certain situations I had to move and navigate through. But I really ain't using it like I should. And see, that's the reason why I'm on this YouTube today. Cause I said, man, you know what? I need to multiply myself. I need to be able to put myself out to the world because, I can grab the attention and the ear of people real easy that's close by me on a one-on-one basis talking to them. But this internet is going to allow me to reach more people. And that's something I haven't been taking advantage of. So I'm trying to ask y'all, like, why ain't y'all being great? Right? Same reason I'm asking myself, why ain't I being great? What is the thing that you great at that you're not taking advantage of? Like, what are the things that you already good at, you already do great without having to put forth a lot of effort? Right? Sometimes that's hard to figure out. But the thing is, once you start to see it yourself, like, you got to start to use it. So me, I'm just thinking, man, I need to start putting more effort towards, putting that word out, doing my thing, using that gift of gab that God gave me. Or else I'm just wasting my talents, right? So then you ask yourself, why am I not being great? Okay, the reason I'm not being great is because I'm not taking advantage of what God gave me. But why, right? Why you working a job or going to school or doing whatever for something that you really ain't into, something that you really don't like, something that you're really not good at, trying to make a paycheck? That just ain't gonna cut it. Like, you gotta find that thing. And like I say, I'm good at driving this truck, but I ain't great at it because I don't want to be great at it. Like, this is a means to an end for me. This is something I want to do to make money, and I want to grow this business and all that. But this ain't my number one gift. So sometimes people, they don't want to use their gift because they worried about, what people gonna think about it. Who gonna say this, who gonna say that, how people gonna feel about it. And I believe a lot of people, maybe even myself included, sometimes is scared to be great because you feel like it's gonna make people around you feel less when you great. It's just like people, they don't like other people. They feel like, I got money, or they got money, or this person got money, then the people around them feel less. But that's not your fault. Like, you need to be attacking your greatness and making yourself great at whatever it is that you have a skill or a talent at. And like I say, the gift of gab is mine. Hustling is mine. Get up and go. Being a go-getter, ready to do something, take care of business. That's me. Like I tried to just work a regular job, for a company and just do the 9-to-5 thing. Go to work, get my little paycheck, go on to the crib, had just enough money to get back to work next week, but that ain't me. And all I was doing was fooling myself by even attempting to try to be that. It's just like, I was telling myself, like, I'm just trying to be normal. But it's crazy because my pastor, he told me, he said, man, you ain't gonna be happy doing that because what's normal to you ain't normal to everybody else. Like, everybody got a different definition of normal. And just doing that 9 to 5 thing, that's not normal for you. You know what I mean? You're a self-motivated person. A self-motivated person not gonna do well at a job. They can excel at the job, you know what I mean? They can get promotions, they can make money, they can do good at it. But deep down inside, they ain't gonna feel right. And I ain't never feel right working for a company. So I had to take the chance and step out here, get my own truck, and try to do something different, right? But at the same time, even this, it's a means to an end, you know, financially, but it's not really my thing. Like, anybody know me, know that the gift of gab is my thing. And that's what I'm best at. So, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what you best at. You know, only you can figure that out. You know, you might have to go through many things before you figure what that thing is. So yeah, man, just try to focus in and think about what you best at. You know what I mean? What come natural to you? You know, what do other people draw to you for? You know, and like I know for a fact that I was meant to lead, not to follow. It's just who I am. Like, you know, that's just the way I was made. And so, trying to fit into that box that other people didn't create it don't work for me. I don't fit in that box. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with like working a job or doing a 9 to 5, because like I said, what's normal to me might not necessarily be normal to you. Everybody got something different that's normal to them. It's totally different. But the key is finding out what that thing is, man, and then trying to use it to the best of your ability. So sometimes, like I say, man, people scared to be great because of how it's going to affect the other people around you. But nah, that's what you was meant to do. That's what you was meant to do, was be great. Everybody was meant to be great. All them great thoughts that you have in your head that you think, and you be like, man, I want to try that. But then you hold back. Like, what's holding you back? Why you ain't going for it? Right? What you got to lose? If you already doing something that you hate to do, like you said, man, look, I hate my job, man. I hate getting up Monday morning to go to work. Man, I can't stand this supervisor. Then what you doing it for? Right? What do you got to lose by doing something else? Like, what do you got to lose trying something that you want to do compared to doing something that you hate to do? It don't make sense, right? But we all do it. And you gotta really, you know what I mean? You gotta really work on yourself and think in your mind and say, yo, what do I got to lose? If I'm doing something that I'm not happy doing, all I can lose is that unhappiness. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, I got a cousin, man. He a real smart dude, man. He taught me a whole lot of stuff back in the day. And he used to always tell me, yo, cuz, people would rather live in a known hell than an unknown heaven. You know, I was kind of young at the time, so I'm hearing him, but you know, it ain't really soaking in. But he would always say it all the time. Like, yo, cuz, I'm telling you, people would rather live in a known hell than an unknown heaven. That means people would rather deal with something they know they hate, that they used to, then take that chance and step out there into the unknown and see what it's about. You know what I mean? See what's on the other side, right? If you already know ain't nothing over here for me, like, what do it hurt for you to go over there? It don't hurt nothing. You know, and if you got any type of confidence in yourself, you can sit back and say, because I know people like, man, I don't want to lose this job, or I don't want to lose this paycheck. But it's a paycheck that you already feel like don't put you in the position that you need to be in. It's a job that you hate. So why not roll the dice and take the chance to go do something that could really financially help you, you know what I mean, to live the life that you want to live, and also not be miserable in the process. And it's the craziest thing, man. Like, I hear people every day like, man, I hate this job, I hate this, I hate that. But they get back and they go back again and again and again and again. And they might go for the next 30 years or until they just can't go no more. And like for me, I tried it. It just wasn't for me. You know, I know it's something better out there for me. I know it's something that I need to be doing, like, right? That's why I say, why ain't you being great? What is it that you missing? What is it you missing that's holding you back from being great? 9 times out of 10, it's really just you. You the only thing holding you back. Like, you can say, oh, well, you know, like I hear people say, man, this job, it don't pay enough. But they told you exactly what they was going to pay you when you went in the interview. When they gave you that offer letter, they told you, hey, this job won't pay nothing but $12 an hour, bro. And you signed on. So you already knew it wasn't what you needed. Why even accept it? Right? It's you that's holding you back. It's me that's holding you back. Only thing holding people back is they self. You can come up with all these excuses and all that, but at the end of the day, it's just you. Like, why ain't you going harder? Why ain't you trying more? Why ain't you getting up earlier? Why ain't you staying up later? Why ain't you asking more questions? Why ain't you learning more? Why ain't you reading something? Why ain't you watching something to try to figure out what it is that you need to do? And like I said, man, you know, this ain't me like talking about nobody else. It's really like talking to y'all, but talking to myself at the same time. Like, it's so much more I could do. It just need to be done. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Just do it, right? And then, you know, everybody say, well, you know, I'm waiting on the perfect time. I'm waiting for things to get right. I'm waiting for this. You know, I got to wait till the kids get out of school. You know, I got to wait till I get this car paid off. I got to wait till I can get this and do that and do this. But look, I can tell you right now, the thing about wait is, wait broke the wagon. See what I'm saying? Waiting ain't gonna do nothing for you. Like I said, that same cousin I was telling y'all about, another one is saying used to be like, hey man, I used to tell him back then, there was things I wanted to do, things I wanted to try. But I always be like, yeah, but see, you know, I was thinking this, and then I was thinking that, and I was thinking about this. He said, hey, look, man, you in analysis paralysis. You see what I'm saying? You analyzing this situation so hard that you gonna find in your mind everything that could possibly go wrong with this situation, or with your dream, or with your goal. You're gonna find everything that you think that can go wrong, when really what you should be thinking about is what can go right. So he called it analysis paralysis. You analyze it so hard and you trying to figure it out so perfect that you don't ever do nothing. You just sit there and think and talk about it, you know what I mean? And that ain't gonna get you nowhere, right? You're gonna have to have that action, man. So whatever it is that you wanna do, whatever it is that you thinking like that'll work for you or you interested in, just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. You ain't got nothing to lose but something that you already don't like. You gotta get up there and go ahead and do it, man. Like, take your chance, man. Throw them dice out there. Ain't nobody never hit the shot they ain't never take, right? People used to always say, yo, Jordan is the best ever. But Jordan took 1,000 shots a game, man. Of course he gonna get good. Of course he gonna hit some. He shoot all the time, right? You waiting to score points that you ain't never shot the ball. Talking about it, thinking about it. And like I said, man, you know, when you figure that thing out of your mind of what you want to try to do, don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody, because once you start telling people, they start shooting at your dreams, man. They gonna start shooting at your dreams because they can't see it, right? Or they didn't let life beat them down to where they don't have no dreams no more. So don't really talk to people unless you really feel like they like-minded. Don't even talk to people about your dreams. Don't even tell people what you planning on doing, right? Because they're going to try to tell you every reason why it won't work. But they ain't never did nothing. They're going to try to tell you how to do it and how it won't work, but they ain't never did nothing, right? So don't even pay that no mind, man. Just put your blinders on, man, and stay focused and do what you going to do. Go after your dreams and goals. That's why they call it your dreams. When you go to sleep, don't nobody else dream your dream but you. Don't nobody dream my dreams but me, right? And then after you dream them dreams, you got to get out there and put that hustle on there, right? Because a dream without hustle is just a fantasy. There's a difference between a dream and a fantasy. A fantasy is something you just sit back and you think and you daydream about. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice if I had? Wouldn't it be nice if I could do? Nah, a dream is something that you get up and chase. You go after, you put forth effort and try to make it work. And then know that it ain't gonna work right off the rip, man. It's gonna be hard. You got to put forth effort. You got to try. And then it's gonna feel like it ain't working. You got to try again. Oh, I was trying hard. Yeah, well, try again. Try some more. Every day I get up 1, 2 in the morning. It's rough. I'm out here hustling on this truck, but I got a dream that I'm trying to make come true. I got something I'm trying to do, man. And I see this as a means for me to do it. Even though being a truck driver and all this, that's not my dream to be a truck driver. But I do got dreams and goals that driving this truck can get me there. Right? So this is a means to an end for me. See, my dream is not just the occupation, it's the destination, is where I'm trying to go. Not really what I'm doing, right? This just happened to be something I messed around and fell into and was able to get good at. And then that's another thing too, like for people, when I say, why ain't you being great, right? You might not be being great because you haven't tried enough things to find out what you good at, right? What you great at. Because in order to be great at something, first you got to be good at it, right? It's steps to it, right? So first you got to be good. For 9 times out of 10, first you got to be bad. Then you got to be good. Then you got to turn great, right? But that all comes from time, effort, dedication. So don't expect to be the top dog, you know what I mean, right out the gate. You got to get out here and put some hustle behind it, man. Try hard. Like, I talk to cats all the time. They see I'm in this trucking thing there, and they always like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about getting me a truck and this and this. Blah, blah, blah. But they don't even drive trucks, though. Right? They ain't never drove no truck. They might, you know what I'm saying, work at a factory driving a forklift, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with you having that dream, but also have some reality with yourself and think to yourself, like, okay, if I want to be a truck driver, first thing I need to do, I got to go get a CDL. If I want to have my own truck, first thing I got to do is have a CDL. Second thing I got to do, I got to learn how to really drive the truck, because school's not going to really teach you how to drive the truck. School going to get you a base knowledge that's going to get you the license. Then you got to go into the real world, into the real world scenarios that's going to really train you and teach you how to handle that truck. Right? And don't chase somebody else's dream. Right? People always say like, oh, I want to get into this, or I want to get in the trucking or whatever, you know what I mean? Because they see some cats that on TikTok or YouTube or something where they making money, or they telling them they making money, right? So they trying to chase somebody else's dream. One thing about it, I don't care how much money something pays. If it's not for you, it's not going to work. It's like people all the time, they say, oh, with this job over here, they paying $30 an hour. Yeah, but they work 12-hour swing shifts. You on first shift this week, you on third shift that week, you might be this. They flip-flop to work. Can you handle that? Are you willing to do what you got to do to get that $30 an hour? Because if that ain't you, I don't care if they're paying $100 an hour. It's not gonna work. So don't chase nobody else's dream. Don't just chase after things that you hear people say they make money at, right? Because there's something out here right now that's available to make money that don't nobody even know about yet. They ain't even came up with it yet, right? You might got that idea already. You just ain't put it into works. So don't chase nobody else's dream. Don't see that, oh, so-and-so making money doing this, so I'm going to try to do it too. Might not work for you, because that might not be you. Like I said, I'm up every day, 1, 2 in the morning. I drive 14 hours a day. Don't hardly get no sleep. And you fall asleep on the way to Walmart if you're on the passenger side. This ain't gonna work for you. This ain't your thing. Go find your thing. And whatever your thing is probably ain't mine. Yeah, people try to chase the dollar, man. Don't chase the dollar. Because the dollar amount really don't mean nothing if that's not you. That's why I say, man, I hear all these cats, man, yeah, I'm gonna get me a truck, I'm gonna do this, but they ain't never even drove a truck. They don't even like to drive their car to the store. They don't want to drive. Like, man, what, I gotta go all the way to the other side of town? I ain't trying to go way over there, bro. Now you think you ready to drive 500-600 miles in a day and you don't want to drive to the store? Nah, man, look for something else. This ain't you. There's no need for you to even waste your time. If I hate driving, but you think somebody make money, so you think you're gonna try it. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time trying to get good at things that you're not good at. Spend your time trying to get better at things you're already good at. That would be my suggestion. That way you can really, you know what I mean, you can really capitalize, and it's gonna take you a short amount of time to become great at something that you're already good at, right? If you gotta start from scratch and go from the bottom, it's gonna be a whole lot harder. And if you're already good at something, you just capitalize on that and make yourself better. If you got a natural talent to play basketball and then you practice all the time, you're just gonna get better at it. So that's just really building on the talents and the God-given gifts you already had. So I would suggest that'd be the best thing for you to do, right? But yeah, like I say, man, you know, I was just sitting here and I was just thinking to myself, like, you know, why ain't you being great, right? And I'm gonna tell you now, I just spent enough time trying to really normalize myself and just be regular. So I don't want to do that no more. It ain't working for me, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and force the issue and go ahead and be great. So I'm gonna tell you now, like, you're gonna see me more on this YouTube thing, and all y'all YouTube cats, man, y'all might as well go ahead and slide over to the side, make some space, man, because like I said, I came here to be great, man. I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna talk my talk, and I'm gonna spread this message, I'm gonna spread this game, and y'all boys are gonna just have to make room for me. So anyway, I'm about ready to get up off of here. So until the next episode, man, it's your boy Pesos, the Traffic King, the big dog and the big dog, suggesting that y'all say your prayers and take the stairs, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.